Hi, can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Sorry now. So first, I don't know if these people are still in the room, but to anyone who mentioned like suicide earlier, as a self-harm survivor myself, I really appreciate a trigger warning next time, so just for future reference. So first, I just want to touch on the mask. So for not wearing masks, like there's a lot of talk that's happened about the mental health aspects that come with wearing masks and how those have negatively impacted a lot of the students or parents in this room. And I'll be honest, I had not considered that perspective before, so thank you for bringing it up. It was really helpful for me, and it really made me, reweigh my opinions and reweigh the impacts that I've been thinking about. As someone who deals with mental health issues myself, that was really interesting for me to hear. Personally, I get a lot more anxious and depressed from being in situations like this, where there's a lot of people without masks in the room, and I'm very concerned about catching COVID myself or passing it on to my friends and family and harming them. I also have a lot of depression and anxiety when being in a room full of a lot of white people telling me that my personal experiences and my fear of my dad getting spit on the street don't matter and that I should just deal with that and walk away. However, like I said, those things are very important to me, but through weighing those impacts, I've kind of concluded that I think that the mental health issues of wearing masks can kind of go both ways, right? Like for some people it's harmful, for some people it's harmful, for other people not wearing masks, right? But ultimately, when you look at the evidence, I support all of the doctors in the room that have brought up the evidence and the statistics that show that masks decrease transmission rates. And so even if your kid isn't going to die from catching COVID, there's still going to be very harmful, very terrible things happening to your child that you probably don't want to happen. So I strongly believe that it is worth the risk to just simply wear masks during school to keep us and all of our staff safe. And then talking about goal 2, so I graduated this year with summa cum laude, and I've been on the 8 honor roll every single semester that I was here, while balancing numerous clubs, a large commitment to theater and the arts, a varsity sport, all while planning demonstrations and rallies in support of equitable education. So I was cozy in my pajamas, ready for bed tonight, when I realized that my sister's right, my little sister's right to feel included, appreciated, and safe in the school district is on the line tonight. So I put on real clothes, and here I am. I may have graduated this year and moved on, but the issue of inequity has not. It will not be gone until we all commit to being anti-racist and until you commit to implement equitable education by listening to oppressed voices and doing what we tell you needs to be done. If you decide not to include Goal 2, Excellence and Equity in next year's goals, you are sending the message that you believe the issues of racism and bigotry are something that can be solved all in 1 year, and thus prove your ignorance of the issue. If you do include it in next year's goals, you send the message that you hear your marginalized students, that you value us, and that you want to continue working with us to make Minnetonka better, because you know that equity is not an end goal, it's a constant journey. I am the engaged, high-achieving student that Minnetonka bases its reputation on, and I'm here to tell you that your work on Goal 2 is not finished. The fact that there are candidates running for school board whose opposition to equity is based on a flawed understanding is proof of systemic failure. You must vote to continue Goal 2 into next year. Thank you for your time.